Begin by selecting the Type tool and adding text. Adjust it to your liking using the Essential Graphics panel. Next, open the Effects window, search for Transform, and add it to the text layer. Make sure the time indicator is at the start of the text layer. Then go to the Effect Controls panel. Under Transform, uncheck Uniform Scale. Create a keyframe for scale width and set its value to 1. Move 3 frames forward and change the scale width to 125. Then move another 3 frames forward and reset the scale width to 100. Uncheck Use Composition's Shutter Angle and increase the shutter angle to 360 to add motion blur to the text. Now you have the stretch pop-up effect. To apply this effect to another text layer, select the original text layer with the transform effect applied. Click on Transform in the Effect Controls and press Ctrl+C to copy. Then, select a different text layer and press Ctrl+V to paste. The effect will be applied to the new text layer. Begin by selecting the Type tool and adding the first year where the animation will begin. Press Enter to move to the next line. Add the following year, and keep doing this until you reach the final year where the animation will end. Next, select all the text by pressing Ctrl+A. Go to the Essential Graphics panel to change the font size, font color, and other styles as you wish. Make sure to align the text to the center, then select the Type tool. Now, go over to the Effect Controls panel. Under Vector Motion, increase the second position value to scroll the text down to the starting position. Then, select the Rectangle Mask tool under the Opacity section and adjust the mask accordingly. Add a bit of feather to the mask. If you need to reposition the text again, you can do so via the position settings of the text. Next, go to the Effects panel, search for Directional Blur, and drag and drop it onto the text layer. Create a position keyframe and a blur length keyframe at the beginning of the video. Move a few seconds forward and adjust the position value to move the text down to the final year. Click on the mask again and adjust the position to ensure the text remains centered. Create another blur length keyframe at this point. Then, move to the middle of the animation and change the blur length value to 30. Now, select the position keyframes, right-click on any of them, and choose Temporal Interpolation Ease In. Then, right-click again and choose Ease Out. Expand the arrow next to position and drag the second blue handle slightly to the left to slow down the animation at the end. And there you have it, a smooth scrolling text animation.
Limited time offer. Get 50% off on all digital products. Just use the promo code 50OFF. Links are in the description. Don't miss out. Offer ends soon.
I've already added a video to my timeline. First, grab the Type tool and type your text. Then, select All by pressing Ctrl+A. Head over to the Properties panel and adjust the font style, size, and alignment however you like. Just make sure the text color is set to white. Next, change your text duration as your wish, and go to the Effect Controls panel and change the blending mode to Difference. And that's it! You've just created a shiny, metallic text effect that's ready to go viral on Instagram.
Begin by selecting the Type tool and adding your text. Select Fonts and adjust the font styles in Essential Graphics panel. Then open the Effects window. Search for Transform and add it to the text layer. Then search for Crop and add that to the text layer as well. In the Effect Controls panel, ensure that Crop appears first in the list. Click on Crop to select it, and in the Preview window, drag the bottom crop indicator close to the text. Next, go to the Transform effect and create a keyframe for position. By clicking the stopwatch icon at the beginning of the layer, increase the second position value to move the text downward until it's no longer visible. Move 1 second forward and click the reset icon to return the text to its original position. Now, select both keyframes, right-click on any keyframe, and choose Ease In. Then, right-click again and select Ease Out. Expand the position property to reveal the graph editor. Drag the second blue handle all the way to the left to adjust the graph. Finally, uncheck Composition Shutter Angle and set the shutter angle to 360. This gives us a smooth text reveal animation. Now, let's create the text go back animation. After a few frames, create a new position keyframe. Move playhead 1 second forward and select first keyframe and drag it here holding Alt key. Once again, expand the position property and select the final keyframe. Drag this blue handle all the way to the right to adjust the graph. And there you have it.
I've already created a sequence and added my background. First, select the Type tool and type out your text. Then, select all the text by pressing Ctrl+A or Command+A on Mac. Go over to the Properties panel and adjust the text parameters to your liking. In my case, I'll keep them as default for now and simply make sure it's aligned to the center. Next, head over to the Effects panel and search for the Crop effect. Drag and drop it onto your text layer. Do the same for the Transform effect. Search for it and drag it onto the text layer as well. Now, go to the Effect Controls panel. Under the Transform effect, change the shutter angle to 360. We need to add a couple of position keyframes. I'll move the text slightly down, then click the stopwatch icon next to Position to create the first keyframe. Then, move the playhead about 1 second forward and click the Reset Parameter button next to Position. This returns the text to its original placement. For a smoother animation, select both keyframes, right-click on either one, and choose Ease In. Then, right-click again and choose Ease Out. Now, expand the Position property. In the graph editor, drag the right side handle toward the left and the left side handle way up. This creates a dynamic movement that starts quickly and decelerates smoothly. Next, move the playhead back to the start of the text layer and create an opacity keyframe, changing the value to 0. Move the playhead about 0.5 seconds forward and change the opacity value back to 100. Select these two keyframes and apply Ease In and Ease Out to them as well. Expand opacity and move the left and right handles closer to the middle, refining the fade in. This is already looking good, but to make it even better, let's duplicate the layer. I have 3 words in my text, so I'll duplicate the layer 2 times to get a total of 3 text layers. You can quickly duplicate a layer by holding the Alt key or Option key on Mac and dragging it to an empty track above. While the first layer is selected, go to Effect Controls and click on the Crop effect. You'll see handles appear in your program monitor. Use these handles to crop out only the first word. Then, select the second text layer, click the Crop effect, and crop to show only the second word. Repeat this process for the third text layer, cropping it to show only the third word. In the timeline, keep the first text layer at its original position. Move the second text layer 0.5 seconds forward, delay it slightly, and the third text layer another 0.5 seconds forward. This creates the staggered, smooth intro for our 3 words. Now for the second sentence and the outro animation. First, match the ending points of all 3 text layers on the timeline to the exact moment you want the text out animation to begin. Duplicate all 3 text layers again. Go into these duplicated layers and type your second sentence, ensuring you update the text on each of the 3 layers and readjust the crop for each new word. I'll fast forward through this part since we've already learned. Next, we need to nest each set of layers. Select the first set of 3 text layers and right-click to choose Nest. Do the same for the second set of 3 text layers. Let's create the ending transition for the first sentence. Go to the Effects panel and add the Transform effect to the first nested layer. In the Effect Controls, under Transform, change the shutter angle to 360 again. Move the playhead near the end of the clip, about 1 second before the clip ends, and create a position keyframe. Move the playhead right to the very end and adjust the text to move slightly up. Select both keyframes and apply Ease In and Ease Out. Expand Position and move left and right handles to middle like this. Go back to the first position keyframe and create an opacity keyframe with a value of 100. At the final position keyframe, change the opacity value to 0 to create the second keyframe. Apply ease in and ease out. Expand opacity and move the second handle all the way to the left to accelerate the fade out. Finally, copy this entire transform effect from the first nested layer. Select the second nested layer and press Ctrl+V or Command+V to paste it. Then, move the second nested layer into the ideal syncing position in your timeline. And that's it, and we are pretty much done. You've created a very simple, yet incredibly elegant and modern text animation. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, comment below. I will reply as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next video.